Місяць на небі, зіроньки сяють, тихо по морю човен пливе, в човні дівчина пісню співає.
Привіт, YouTube, задачка Momo YouTube channel. Я розповідаю свою побрити думки антиновітих музиканток. Джусифу світу, як відомих, так і малими думок артистів. Я обіцяю вам, що новини будете розчаровані екзорсієм. Приєднатись до мого каналу, де підписуйтесь. І відкривай разом зі мною нових артистів. I was absolutely rubbish, but I've got some more words to practice tonight. So this was changed by Thursday. By Thursday. Look, I hope you guys are okay and waking up to a better day. That's all I can say, a better day. My next reaction of today, Артем Pivovаров. He's done Moon in the Sky, your poems. And in the description page, it says the openness of a Ukrainian soul in the new album of Артем Пивоваров. Артем Пивоваров presents the album Your Poem, My Notes, a collection of songs created within the framework of the author project of the same name. The main goal, which is to popularization of Ukraine culture through the prism of music. Your Poems, My Notes is a fresh look at creative heritage of Ukrainians. The album is full of wisdom, of ancestors and openness of the Ukrainian soul. It is about a scenario of love, experiences, sadness and joy, about everything that almost everyone of us felt that poet so skillfully describes. The next part is exceeded the Google limit or whatever you want to call it. We'll see if this, okay, here it goes. So it goes, the album includes tracks that have already been loved by listeners and up to as well as two updated versions of the song and 3 premieres. The following took part in a recording of the album: NK, Dorothea, Oleg Skrypa, Oleg Polakova, Alona, Kalish, ZLATA, Yamak, okay, Shimmy. What? You've got this locked down. Євген and Pablo. Yay! I've got to check out that album. That sounds wicked. But you took, I think you took Yatak and Shimmy on tour with you, didn't you? Because I saw in one of your music videos that I swear I saw Yatak there. And I'm not too sure if I saw Shimmy there as well. So let me know about that. Артем Пивоваров, when I began, this is his words, when I began to, no, you know what, I'm going to say that after and break down. We'll just go straight into his amazing songs. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't got subtitles, but as you know, I feed off so much more than the lyrical contents. Even though that is important, there is so much other things that Ukrainian artists expresses because they want the world to hear. You heard that you heard what he says. He wants the Ukrainian culture to be popularized. And Ukrainian culture is not going to be popularized by fully turning Ukrainian culture into a Western kind of thing, aka singing in English. It's about, for me, if you want to spread a particular culture, you go, you be yourself. You don't dilute it. You just be the best of what you are within that culture, and it'd be intriguing enough for the outside person who doesn't understand to want to understand. It's not a culture if you speak in English, is it? Especially if it doesn't. If you don't. The modern society, yes, I understand it, I get it, because, you want to translate to the world. I get that. We're all doing it. Look, I'm translating to the world. right now, English. But there is a heritage that one can't forget, a heritage that you want to spread, heritage that you're really, really proud of. And even more than ever, you know, it's a demand, it's not a demand. No, it is a demand from Ukraine that you want, you know, we exist on this planet and we want to be heard and we want to exist. So listen to us. Look what we've got. Look what we want to share. Look what we want you to know about us. Is that not a natural, humane thing to do? So I'm saying, you know, I haven't even pressed play yet. Apologies. Let's go straight into it, shall we? So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Great to see he's got his head back again.
Місяць на небі, зіроньки сяють, тихо по морю, човен пливе, в човні дівчина, пісню співає.
Wow.
А козак чує.
I'm going to stop it right there. And I normally don't stop, as you know. But he's giving me a different kind of texture of vocals right there. Normally, you know how Artem's presents himself. He sings from there. No, 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 no. He's, you know, and he shakes the lyrics. So you can hear the vibratos. No, 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 no. But now, he's like, no. Oh, I can't even do it. But I've got a cold, as you can hear, and I've got so much phlegm on my chest. Apologies. So I'm really talking on the low spectrum rather than giving you this hyperactive, good old Uncle Momo as I normally do. I was doing my best not to cough and mucus everywhere. But he's giving us a different texture right there. And I feel that it's a more of an open Artem. Whereas before, the other is a performance Artem, like an entertainment Artem. I feel that this song is more closer to his chest than what we anticipate it to be. That's what I personally think, because look, he's given a complete texture of tone, which I wouldn't normally associate with Артем Пивоваров, which I'm very happy to see because it shows how wide his vocal capabilities are. He's not just that type of vocalist. You know, that lovely heritage cultural vocalist, what I hear when I react to the 1952 artists of them yesteryears, or the 1960s artists, or the operatic artists. He's given me, I don't know, it's just more personal, I just feel. I'm going to go back just a little bit, like little bit. Apologies for pausing, because as you know, I don't normally pause. Let's go back to that. You know what I'm talking about? I love the visual. But with his powerful voice, this is what I'm normally used to. He's opening up more.
Ясніє день, ви ж мені очі відкоротили, де ж ви навчились?
I love the dress sense as well, you know. Now it's going to overdrive. Hats off to the director of this film, I mean of this visuals.
Ой, очі, 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 темні, як нічка, ясніє день, ви ж мені очі відкоротили, де ж ви навчились зводить людей? Ой, очі, 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 темні, як нічка, ясніє день, ви ж мені очі відкоротили, де ж ви навчились?
There's no more to reach. I think he's so much at his best when it's just him and his guitar. Or just him and just one instrument. I think you should start doing a collaboration with Brooks. Let her play that Bendora. So, that was Артем Пивоваров, The Moon in the Sky. Ooh. Let me just read the end of, in his description page, what Артем Пивоваров said. When I began to delve into the world of Ukrainian poetry, I realized that I would become part of the work. Because you put so much into it. You know, you don't go 50% into things, Artem. I know you go into 100%, so that's to be expected of you. We have many bright futures who influenced the development of the culture and contributed to the formation of important mental traits of Ukrainians. I want as many people as possible to learn about these artists and their work. This is the main goal of the project. Your poems, my notes, and my important mission. This album is a reflection of inner world of Ukrainians. After listening to it, you can learn about the Ukrainian soul and the fate of our people. Now, as you know, there wasn't subtitles, but after reading that, I don't think there was meant to be subtitles. For Ukrainians, they understood it. For the non-Ukrainians, it was to be intriguing for you to dive into more, to investigate, to find more. It's a breadcrumb leading you into it. I mean, it's easy to give someone the answers and you say, oh, right, and you walk away. And that's it. But if you leave them the breadcrumbs to the answers, it opens more doors to more questions, to develop more answers. I can either give you one answer to your question or give you breadcrumbs for you to investigate that answer. In doing so, there'd be more questions about other things. Yeah? So I get that. And what a clever way to do it. The visuals itself, with the lighting above his head and him just playing the guitar, that's just a simple personal reference. That's like, no holds bar. I don't need that flamboyancy. I don't need that colourful image. Just give me a light, give me a dark room, give me a guitar, and I will do the rest. My presence is big enough. My vocals is wide enough and strong enough to create an ambience where when you look at it, so much thing is happening, but there really isn't. It's just a whole powerful movement and message. If you listen to the instruments, there was only a handful, but it sounded massive. That's what Artem does. I like the fact that he changed the kind of texture of his vocals in the beginning. Then he slowly went back into what is Artem. But maybe that's unfair to say what is Artem. The whole thing is just something that I haven't seen. So, which has always been there, that I just haven't, recognized most probably until now. But amazing performance altogether from beginning to end. I love that. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom.